Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Miami Marlins. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Jake Burger.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
Almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Xavier Curry. And Chris, he seems a lot more comfortable pitching here at home than on the road, right?
Indeed, Boog, and there can be several factors, whether it's just sleeping in your own bed, being around your family, going to your favorite restaurant before you come to the ballpark. I don't know what it is for him, but the numbers are clear that he's been dominant in this place. The only frustration is you see how good he is at home, and if you're a teammate or a coach, you're looking and saying, hey, if you can be almost as good as that on the road, you're going to have a great year, and we're going to win more ball games.
The pitch. Struck him out looking. Up next for the Rangers, Josh Smith. Swings through that one for strike two.
1 and 2, count.
One out, bases empty. Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Runner on at first with one gone. So now it's Corey Seager. Left-hand batter waits. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's Josh Young. Chop to third. Burger. The throw to first. And that is that. One left for Texas. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. And on the mound in this one, Cody Bradford. What do you look for here?
Yeah, and as Whip tells you, he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So we're taking the mound. This is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Bottom of the first. And now for the Marlins, Connor Norby. Pitch misses, and the count 2-1. Hard hit, right side. Whips it to first. One up, one down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And something they've talked about needing to improve on moving forward is their ability to apply consistent pressure, Chris. Right now, it's not a club that gets on base enough.
And sometimes, Boog, you just need a guy to go up there and grind out an at-bat, maybe have 11, 12 pitches, and all of a sudden guys get fired up in the dugout and they want to do the same thing. And before you know it, you start to get base runners on and you get a big hit, and all of a sudden you ride that wave for a few days and go on a winning streak. That's something they definitely could use.
Swing and a pop-up. Sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
The shortstop, Xavier
Edwards. The next up for the Marlins. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power.
1 and 2.
And that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder. Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move.
Did he go?
Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Oh, he botches it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Marlins lead 1, scoreless after 1. Back here in Miami, and stepping in is the speedy Travis Jankowski. And a pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
The catcher, Carson.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. No score here in the second. This one chopped up the middle. Moore in plenty of time to first, and Garcia is out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for Miami, Derek Hill. And now the lefty swings here and blasts one left field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Christian.
And up next for Miami, Christian Moore. And the pitch. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
1 down. Now here's the Marlins DH. And that's outside. And that's ball 2. And a pitch. That's in there. It's 2-2.
Ooh, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. 2 on, 1 out. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-level spot right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's the catcher, Johnny Pareda. And this is inside.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Moore on third. Lopez over at first with one away. That one misses. And now 3-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ball four, and a run comes in to score.
They obviously were in a pretty great spot to take the lead right there with the bases loaded. And I'll say that was a good, patient at bat to draw the walk. And you know what? Still counts as an RBI.
So the batting order turns over. And now for the Marlins, Connor Norton. The pitch.
No, that's out.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And here it comes. And a good eye there.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
On the ground to third. Dives, and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe as a run scores. So bases loaded with one away. Jonah Bride now at the plate. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a bouncer. Out number 2, and another run comes in. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in the second game of the series. Pitch misses outside. 2-1.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it. There's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw in. He's in there. And the lead is up to 5.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
2 outs. Runner at first. And now it's going to be Jake Berger. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Taveras raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. We head on now to the top of the third. Marlins 5 and the Rangers nothing. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Ezekiel Duran. Righty delivers. That's a little bit low.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Kicks and fires. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Pareda down to first with it. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Here's Leody Taveras. The Marlins leading by 5. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Berger drifts towards it, brings it in, and there's 2 away.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Marcus.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Good eye right there. 2 outs, base is empty. And a foul ball. And he walked it.
Ball 4. Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side.
Pulled the string on the changeup. Rangers lead 1. It's 5-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park, here's the center fielder, Derek Hill. Go Chris through the early stages. He hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
Christian Moore will hit next. The wide to kick the pitch. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are. That one is absolutely belted. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Cody Bradford is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Tyler Mahle.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way, because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
At the plate, number 17, Semien throws to first in time.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. Activity in the bullpen. Dane Dunning up and loosening in the pen. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the last half of the third. That's out to center field. Should have this one. And that's the inning. 1 left for Miami as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Start of the fourth, and now the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these Rangers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Next up for Texas, Josh Young.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Slider got him for strike 3.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Travis Jankowski stepping in for the Rangers. Kicks and deals. This to third. Throws to first in time.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Carson Kelly.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Carson Kelly. Man on second, 2 down.
2-2.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Swung on, belted. Lopez going back on this one. Hauls it in on the warning track. One left for Texas. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Johnny Pareda. The wind to the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
It's a good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Comes the 2-2. In the air, center field. Tavares running hard to get him. Nice grab on the run. And there's one away.
Up next for the Marlins.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Connor Norton, the next up for the Marlins. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And he swings through that one.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
That's the ball.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
2-2.
1 down, base is empty. And that just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Out there to center. Sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Jonah Bride. And he deals. And he can't make the play. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Here comes a pitch. And the slider just misses.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Now, Ezekiel Duran. Just missed.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
1 down, base is empty. Foul ball there. And a base hit.
Everything came together for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Man at first with 1 gone. Leody Tavares stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
The batter number 2.
Now it's Marcus Semien.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Bounce to third, and that's just foul. Righty to the plate. Ground ball up the middle, Edwards. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Xavier Edwards. The 1-1. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Once you get the
Now
ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jake Berger. The 2-1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out. And that's a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Derek Hill, the next up for the Marlins. Line drive. Could be extra bases. One runs in. Here comes the throw.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And up next for Miami, Christian Moore. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike.
You know, these Marlins putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Man at second. On the ground to third. Young tosses to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Next is the designated hitter,
number 17.
Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, the left fielder, Otto.
Now the left fielder, Otto Lopez. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And the inning is over. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 5. It's the Marlins 7 and the Rangers nothing. Top 6, and here is Josh Smith.
Baseman, Josh Smith.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And a ground ball to first. Right, takes it himself. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Corey Seager now. The Dodgers made him a first-round pick back in 2012.
18th overall that year for Seager, Boog, and Carlos Correa, Byron Buxton, Marcus Stroman, just a few other first-rounders from that class. I'd say pretty solid group.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. pitch out there. 2 down.
Well, I think he's got to be feeling pretty invincible out there on the mound right now. I mean, he's got the shutout working so far, and even when he challenges these guys, he's getting away with it. That pitch right there really wasn't anything special, a hittable pitch, but he gets the punch out.
So next to hit for Texas, Josh Young. His home and away splits there. 2 outs. And that's outside. And it's 2-1.
And he's close as he's trying to get through 6 full innings right now. He's about to throw his 100th pitch. I'd be surprised if this isn't it for him.
Two down, nobody on. Chopped left side. Edwards whips it across. Rangers go down in order. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Marlins 7 and the Rangers nothing. Back here in Miami, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the catcher, Johnny Pareda.
Johnny Pareda.
And that one is lifted in the air. Garcia heads after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Connor Norby.
And now for the Marlins, Connor Norby. The Fish up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. That one ripped. Back there. And that ball is gone. His 12th of the season, and they add a run. It's 8-0.
Almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Dane Dunning comes on now.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
And now the first baseman, Jonah Bride. And he grounds one to the right side. Out on the off-balance throw.
Now batting, shortstop, Xavier
Edwards getting ready to hit. On the ground to first, Smith. He steps on the bag, inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. It's now an 8-0 game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Mike Baumann.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
So now 1-2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that pitch.
The batter.
Now the catcher for the Rangers, Carson Kelly. Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
The Marlins up big in this one. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one missed. Not even close there. And the count's full. Out to short, Edwards. Gathers and throws to first. And Garcia is out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Rangers go down quickly there, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now the third baseman, Jake Berger.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
One-two now. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Taveras has this one sized up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Garrett.
And now Derek Hill. Fought off foul. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Now the batter now, Christian, bounced up the middle. Dive, and he's got it. One at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Marlins 8 and the Rangers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the DH, Ezekiel Duran. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. That one just
outside.
misses
Ball.
the outside corner. And the count's even at 2. Just
Down
off the inside edge. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab, one down.
The center fielder, number 3.
Leody Taveras stepping in for the Rangers. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 8th. And that's in for a strike. Base knock, center field. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Spoiled that backdoor breaking ball perfectly. Stayed tall, didn't lean out towards it, let it get deep, and then just squared it up pretty nicely the opposite way. That's great hitting.
And there's 2 down.
The first baseman, number 8, Josh Smith.
Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. Taveras leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Rangers lead 1. Still 8-0. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, number 17.
Number 17.
Pitch misses there. 2-1. To the right side, Simeon. Tosses to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here's the left fielder, Otto Lopez. Another ball. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs.
The batter, the catcher, Johnny
Pareda, the next up for the Marlins. Two outs. And that's in for a strike.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The pitch. Stays alive. And the righty deals. That one out to right. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. New pitcher for the Marlins, number 53.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Seager stands in now.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. And there's the ball. The Fish up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Swings through that one.
2-2.
Fly ball down the line and a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Up the middle. And it's through for a hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Travis Jankowski hit weakly on the ground towards second. Off balance speed, there's one.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the short out, keep the runner out of scoring position.
So they're down to their final out. Carson Kelly stepping in for the Rangers. Here's a 1-1. Slow roller to third. Berger. Throw to first is in time, and that'll do it. The Marlins use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon.